The difficulty with reforming the Europe 2020 strategy is first that we're not so sure these days what its underlying political purpose is. So my first recommendation would be to ask, why do we have a Europe 2020 strategy, and is it worth continuing with? It needs a political narrative. The second difficulty is that some of the targets involved in the Euro 2020 strategy are both not being met and very difficult to interpret from the point of view of national economies. So there's a great difficulty in ensuring that the Euro 2020 strategy does what's most appropriate for countries. A third sort of problem is the way in which it's organised. And by not having it organised in a way which makes sense for fitting into the entire governance structure of the European Union, it becomes difficult to find the position in which the Euro 2020 strategy should be situated. Then a further problem is that in the way in which it's administered, it loses sight of the most appropriate things for countries. Two examples that I suggest in my intervention today were, first, that much more effort should be given to public administration reform, on the understanding that many public administrations are weak and inefficient, and that detracts from the way in which the Euro 2020 strategy is able to operate. And then there are big challenges around infrastructure, particularly around public investment in infrastructure, as well as public investment in what's been known as social investment strategies. And these are the ways in which you're going to get a better outcome from the Euro 2020 strategy, instead of focusing only on the inputs, like the research and development indicator. A last thing to say is that the ownership within a member state of the Euro 2020 strategy is critical to it functioning. If people inside a country don't believe the Euro 2020 strategy is relevant, they will take no notice of it. It will be on the sidelines, and it will be, in the phrase that was once used by a French politician, Brussels talking to Brussels instead of country talking to country.